So I've done a few laser engraving videos now, and if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know I like to put these things to the test. And that got me thinking, Halloween's right around the corner, and I want to have the coolest jack-o'-lantern on the block. So instead of pulling out the hand tools and doing it myself, I want to see if the laser engraver can do the hard work for me. And that's why I partnered up with WeCreat to feature their 45 watt Pro Vision laser. But before we do that, I want to see what else this thing can do, so let's go ahead and dive on into it. So testing out what WeCreat's 45 watt laser shouldn't be an issue because they give us a whole care package here. So first on the list is a big stack of colored plywood. These are going to be really nice for making those projects, especially the craft style stuff. Again, I've done several videos with lasers now. This is the nicest care package I've been sent, hands down. First up, I really think this is cool. I just bought an Apple Watch for the first time like 2 weeks ago, and it comes with an Apple Watch band that you can engrave. Might try that out here in a little bit as well. We have some small leather circle patches here. We also have a leather valet tray. We also have the rectangle leather patches. Now the next three items I'm really excited that they sent because I've always wanted to try them, but I never ordered them because I didn't really want to spend the money on it, honestly. So until I knew what I was getting into. But I'm really excited about these. First off, we have the slate stone coasters. We have a circle and a square one in the package here. Then we have our stainless steel credit card bottle openers. These are going to be really cool. Put your logo on them. Hand these out as almost like a business card with a bottle opener. It's really cool. And then we get a nice handful of dog tags. And then lastly, we have some larger leather, plastic, and acrylic we can do crafts with. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to try out is one of these dog tags. So let's get it in the machine. And I just want to show you guys, this is the dog tag, and you can barely see it on the screen. So what I'm going to do is put a piece of wood down underneath it. That way it'll show up a lot better. Alright, so now we got that in. I'm going to refresh the page. And what that does is recalculate the camera and show you what's in there. Alright, so here we go. Got that right there. Move our image over here. That looks perfect right there. Alright, so now we'll hit the autofocus and send it. So probably a little bit of operator error on not getting it completely straight, but check that out. It's turned out really nice. Now let's take one of these slate stone coasters and put my logo on it. I think that looks good right there. Let's change this over to stone slate. And we'll send it. Okay, first thing, that thing turned out fantastic. The only thing I will say is it got really close right here. I'm not sure why. This is the second project that's done that 2 in a row. It also did that on our dog tag here where it came off the end a little bit. Not sure if that's an operator error or if I got a wrong setting or something like that. So, other than that, this is really great. It's a really nice, crisp, and clean. It is one of the nicest engravings I've done, honestly. I've engraved my logo a lot. But I could sit here and go through materials all night, or we can get on to the grand finale and engrave this pumpkin. But before we get to the grand finale, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment the word laser to help out the video. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing, and it really helps me out a lot, guys. Thank y'all. Alright guys, so the time has come. We're going to carve this little pumpkin with our laser engraver, hopefully. Hopefully it turns out good. We're going to try it out. But the first thing I can do is take the top off and get all the guts out. And just a cool little tip for you, whenever you're carving pumpkins, use a sheetrock knife. It cuts way better. All right, now that we got the guts all going, we're gonna pop this in our laser engraver. I found a face I'm gonna do. There's not really a pumpkin setting like there is wood or metal, but we're gonna put it on wood and see what happens. So I figured this is gonna happen. I'm gonna have to put some blocks or something under this to raise it up, but we're still good. And I use these sticks and pieces of tile for stability just so the pumpkin doesn't roll around. All right, so close this lid. Refresh. Perfect. And then we're going to drag this to size of our pumpkin. Also, I really think that looks good right there. So we zoom in. We've got our line here. I think that's going to be looking pretty good if I'm being honest. So now there's nothing left to do but to send it. So I really want to say, yes, you can use this as a template at this point, but we're going to keep going until I can get all the way through it. Or at least I'm going to try. All right, so it did move just a hair on some things when I switched it to cut, but hopefully it's all still good. So we're about to send it on the cut setting. And hopefully this thing doesn't explode. I realized it wasn't deep enough, so let's see how many passes it takes to get through it. Yeah, so unfortunately I touched it and it is out of alignment again, but I think that's about as deep as we're gonna get. So that might be as deep as we're gonna get, but that is still pretty dang deep. And that would honestly be nothing for someone to follow this with a knife or something like a Dremel. But luckily, I have a Dremel right here because I just want to see what this thing looks like carved out. And there we have it, guys. 3 really cool projects. Surprisingly, none of them are wood that you can do with your 45-watt WeCreat laser engraver. Be sure to click the link in the description. Get your WeCreat today. Click right here if you want to check out my last video. We'll see you guys next time on Boondockbuilds.